Okay, so we're back with another build video, and this was a build video that I did test this weekend during raid window, and I figured that would be the best way to actually showcase the build. After we get through all this nonsense, you will get to see some footage of me actually using the build and taking advantage of it. But as you can see, we're going to be wearing the same outfit that I showed, except we are going to be wearing armor reduction, so the weight is reduced, which helps our encumbrance. Not much here, just the only difference I made, like in the last video, is the Silent Legion for some extra health. Now on the attributes page, I wanted full strength. I will explain why. But we have max vitality. Now we want strength and vitality to play together. So when I hit Berserker while below 50% health, and vitality will kick in with Last Stand when your health drops below 50%, you remove all negative effects and gain 95% damage mitigation for a short time. Like I said previously, this will last you about 6-7 seconds. And with that pairing with Berserker, this gives you time to decide whether you want to continue pushing that fight. If you know you're going to win, if they don't have Last Stand and you're almost there, you can push the fight and not have to worry about taking damage. You take a small amount. It feels like you take no damage because 95%, that's a lot. So this also allows you to then, if the fight's not going your way, it allows you to get away and reset with those 6 to 7 seconds. Maybe go take a pot, bandage, whatever you got to do, eat some food to try to help get your health back up there. Of course, agility. I did exactly the same thing I did before. I have precision strike, so I get 10% additional armor penetration because our load with encumbrance will be medium or lighter. Vitality, we've already gone through that. I went with fast healer, so I get the most out of my potions, so I can heal quickly. And I put some into grit so I could have a bit more stamina. Of course, you already know why I want quick-footed. As I stated in the last video, I want it so I can stay aggressive. This build is for me to be the aggressor. I want to push the fights. I want them to be running away to heal. I don't want to be the one in that situation. But if you do have to be the one in that situation, like I said, with the perk into strength, with Berserker and Vitality Last Stand, that Last Stand is going to give you that option, whether you want to push the fight or you want to reset your health. Totally up to you. You can play around with the build as you want. Of course, this build works well for me. Like I'll always say, sometimes a build might not work well for you. Right here, the weapons we were using was an ancient Lemurian axe. Like I said, I have an obsidian hammer and I have Tellith's Sorrow. Of course, all of these have the master weapon fitting on them as well. This starts out with us just kind of checking out this space to my left that had a transportory stone in it. We wanted to see if we could teleport to whoever's base it was. Then those guys over there started shooting poison arrows, so we decided to go say hello. I figured, hey, this will be great to test the build out. As you can see, this guy was just standing still. I thought he saw me and maybe he was baiting me, but no, he's literally just AFK, you know. I don't think they thought people could get up there, but as you can see, the anti-climb on the right, you can just climb up over it, which it was fine because they have tons of rings. Here I'm using Tellith's Sorrow, if you don't know and you've never used the weapon. I do enjoy it. You know, getting those cripple effects on people. As you can see, they're slow, able to finish them very easily. That's what I love about this build. I feel very aggressive in this build. I feel like I am the one pushing the fights. I am the one causing people to run away to try to reset their health and regroup. And I like that. Being able to apply that amount of pressure, and with the ability of having Berserker and Last Stand combined, it really does help, and it gives you that nice option to either pursue and persist with the fight, or maybe back off, get your team to help so you can reset yourself. But I figured you guys would like to see some footage of it. I left that clip in because did you not see how I just went in a completely different direction? I wasn't even aiming that way. 3.0 has been something else. I did mention buffs. You know, use whatever buffs you want. I've been trying to use a stamina buff, but as you can see, my stamina is now 157 when it was 171. For some reason, it just seems to glitch with Feast of Set, I guess. I don't know a way around it right now. Stamina has always been a buggy thing, and this update, I don't think they addressed it. And now you can see I'm back to 171 after I repotted. But sometimes I'll, you know, apply another potion or an elixir, as I should say, and I just still don't get that stamina buff. If any of you have any tips, let me know. I can't use the fish from Deep Sea Fisher because in order to craft those, you have to be able to craft a normal fish trap and have it in your inventory to use the construction hammer to craft it. Funcom messed up right there, so currently I can't get benefit out of those buffs because I can't even make them. But if you guys can, you guys can buff however you want, how you see fit. Of course, I wanted the more stamina, which is why I put it, but for some reason, even when I was sated and stuff, I just could never get it to stay in the 170s. It would always go into the 150s. I think the highest would be 157 properly sated. But I do hope you guys enjoy the build, and if you do test it out, or you are already using it, because it's not hard to come up with these builds, but I just wanted to showcase some footage of me actually using it. If you're not subscribed and you like Conan content, consider subscribing. It's free, it helps the channel out, and remember to always like the video. That too helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you did enjoy. You're still there? Alright, well listen up. If you stuck around this far and still are watching the video, I just wanted to say that I am working on my 3.0 rant video. I'm curious if any of you have been wondering why I haven't released one. It's because I'm trying to still play it more and find more bugs and things that I can actually put into the video. I even mentioned in this video about the fish traps and how they're bugged. You know, these little things like that. The 3.0 update was definitely not in the test live long enough. They did not do enough testing for it at all. Overall though, personally, I am happy with a lot of the changes. As much as I love the construction hammer, there will be a lot of discussion about that as well. I think the biggest focal point will probably be how I don't think Funcom, as a game developer, understands their community at all. But I just thought I would throw this in at the end of the video. If you watch all the way to the end, then you get a little sneak peek about what I want to make a video on. And I'm sure maybe some of you have been curious about, like, hey, this guy used to upload rant videos all the time. Is he still gonna do those? Yeah, I am. So if you were curious, I do have one in the works. And if you stayed this long in the video, I just want to say a special thanks to you.